Hey, what's up everybody? Tony with Lido Loca News, and I'm here to talk to you about Mother Nature challenging cruisers. Alright guys, it has been an interesting month of May 2018. We are used to stories about Mother Nature challenging cruisers, disrupting cruising, but usually not so early in the year. Yeah, so first off, I want to say that cruising is potentially a vacationing type that is challenged by Mother Nature almost more than any other type of vacation. Each year, one of the primary destination spots for cruising, the Caribbean, is challenged by a season of hurricanes and tropical storms. The months of July, August, September, October, November, often referred to as the Jason months, represent a time where many cruisers are wary, or at least aware, that their cruising vacation could be disrupted because of natural events. Yet, we find ourselves here at the end of May with a couple stories about Mother Nature boop, sticking her hand in the cruising industry and being a little bit disruptive. First, over the past week, Tropical Storm Alberto has disrupted cruises in the Western Caribbean all the way up through the Gulf of Mexico. Now, not a hurricane, just a tropical storm, but doing enough, bringing enough wind and rain to actually change the itinerary of two Carnival cruises. The Carnival Valor out of Galveston, Texas, and the Carnival Fantasy out of Mobile, Alabama, both had to change their itinerary because of Tropical Storm Alberto. They were both scheduled to port in Cozumel, and because of the storm, they had to change that to Progreso. Now, Alberto has made land, has kind of moved out of the Western Caribbean, moved out of the Gulf of Mexico, and no future disruptions are at least going to be attributed to Alberto. But it does ask the question, man, with the start of hurricane season still a month away, what's going on? Mother Nature? My wife and I, Jenny, the other half of Lido Loca, we often talk about, well, what do we do during hurricane season? We went to Cuba last year during hurricane season, and it was stressful. There were hurricanes all around us. A lot of ports were damaged. Cuba was damaged, and we were pretty, we just didn't know if we were going to get to go to Cuba. It all worked out, but the weeks leading up to it, quite stressful, and so we said, well, maybe we should not book a cruise during hurricane season, or better than that, maybe we should go to the West Coast or up to Alaska, because there very rarely do you get cruise disruptions because of natural events there. That's what we said to each other, but this month of May has been a month of disruption for cruises on the West Coast. And we're talking about the Kilauea Volcano on the Big Island of Hawaii, causing major disruption over there. Of course, Hawaii, one of the most beautiful places in the world, a popular cruise destination, and the Big Island is a hot spot. Definitely with stops in Hilo, it is the place that people want to go, but it's also a hot spot for volcanic activity, and that volcano has been spewing ash and lava onto the mainland for most of the month, and it has caused some major cruise lines to avoid it and change their itineraries. Royal Caribbean, Crystal Cruise Lines, Norwegian Cruise Lines, and Princess Cruise Lines have all skipped stops on the Big Island because of the volcano. And it's not stopping. That volcano is still slightly active and will continue to disrupt cruises going forward. We touch on this theme from time to time here at Lido Loca, that you know, there is a level of uncertainty when it comes to cruising that you just can't overcome because you're dealing with Mother Nature. Seasoned cruisers out there, they're aware of hurricane season. And they're also aware that cruise rates are really good during hurricane season, because in addition to booking that cheap cruise, you're also accepting the fact that maybe your itinerary changes, and this may take new cruisers by surprise. I know it did for us. Our very first cruise was disrupted because of a mechanical failure, and we didn't realize that the cruise line could just make up a new itinerary, make a new plan, and really you were just kind of, you could either take it or leave it. They actually write it there in the contract. I don't think they say take it or leave it, but part of cruising is this level of uncertainty, You think you're safe making plans around the Jason months, but as we've seen, May 2018, pretty interesting for cruising. And so the reason we have a report like this is to hopefully level set your expectations. I always encourage people to get travel insurance. It gives you some options. If you see some bad weather on the horizon and you've gotten yourself one of those cancel anytime policies, you can cancel anytime. And also there are some clauses in there that will help you with trip disruption. But just know that if you're going to cruise during times where weather is traditionally a factor, like hurricane season, you do also run the risk of ports being changed. But for a lot of people, it goes off without a hitch and the risk is minimal. And so just want to let the new folks out there know, and also just a reminder to the seasoned cruisers. So I just want to throw it to you guys. What do you think? Does this kind of weather disruption make you wary of cruising? Does it make you more cautious when you book? I hope it helps you remember that you just don't know what's going to happen. But again, cruising's my favorite vacation. We're making cruising videos all the time because we love it. But it has really been interesting as we've gotten more experience in cruising to realize the level of uncertainty that comes with Mother Nature. And so hopefully that's news that you can use as you go out and battle against the elements. If this is helpful, please give it a thumbs up if you like this kind of content, so we keep making it. And all of our links are in the description below for all of our social media and everything that we have going on. I'm going to get out of here. Again, I'm Tony with Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido.